Life safety issues exist. Emergency repairs required before restoration to make ready for intended use. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Fire escape engineers inspect the summary video. This fire escape must be structurally sound, must be kept painted. Currently this fire escape is not structurally sound, has not been kept painted in at least 25 plus years, and sadly also has a lot of life safety concerns on the fire escapes. I will go and start 10th floor coming down. As you can see, this fire escape has no paint left on it, so that shows you how long it's been that nobody's looked at it. It's got rust jacking in every single one. You've got rust here, here. This whole floor is falling apart here. Holes. So total destruction. A lot of this stuff will have to be replaced. A lot of this grating, the spacers are rotting from the inside out. See that loose piece of steel right there? Coming down. I'll try to do 5 floors and then make a stop. Okay, this is a proper way of how people are going to fight the fires. A lot of these are bathrooms. I got to double check, but these have been converted, so we have to verify what's going on with this building, because I came through the 4th floor and it was a bathroom. So look, rust jacking, and it gets only worse as it goes down, much worse as it goes down. Entire fire escape here, the outside rust jacking and all the connections, major. Look, this whole platform here is not safe. It's rotting and it's already dropped right there. So let me walk down a little bit. I'm going to walk backwards. It's I-beam construction, but it's rotted. 50 years of rot, at least 25 to 50 years of rot. Look, it's not even connected to there anymore. Major rust jacking of 1 inch plus. Rust jacking and all the connections, stringer connections. All the treads are gone, and the rust. And these need to be swapped out because all the spacers are rotted out on the inside of on those. Look at that piece right there. See how it's rotting? I'm going to come down slowly. Very bad situation here. Okay, rivets. So this is a 75 to 100-year-old structure. Has not seen a paint job in at least 25, if not 50 years. All this floor is entirely rotted out. The gusset on the corners all rotted out. Pieces have broken off. Look, it's lifted. This whole platform here is sitting on an I-beam with an angle. The angles are all rotted out, and it's already lifted. It's already lifted here, already lifted up out of the way. Life safety concerns on this floor. Again, I believe this is a bathroom similar to the 4th floor. Can't have an egress out of a bathroom. You have to work that out and see what else can be done, if that's going to be a pre-approved, pre-existing non-conforming situation. All these original hardware rivets, fully rust jacked. Going down, I'll show you on the gusset. God, that's a 1 inch of rust gusset. Look at that, it's all gone. That's a life safety concern right there. Coming down, no paint, lead paint everywhere. These all have lead-based paint, so you have to have an EPA renovator's license. Fully rust jacked, ready to drop. This string is ready to drop. That's over almost an inch of rust. It's no longer connected. This I-beam that goes across, major rust jacking. Okay, coming down, these treads are all full of rust in every single connection. When you get down to the ground floor, the first 3 or 4 floors, because of the ACs downstairs, they've rotted them even more so. They're ready to, the treads are ready to fall. Look at all that rot. Look how much rot is in that whole area right there. So, very unstable platforms. Okay, coming down, rust in all the tread connections, life safety concerns, primarily on the platforms here. See, bolts are no longer connected. As you can see, look, rust jacking in the connection. Look, it's all rotted out. Look at that. Look how huge. I should be able to pull. That's 1 inch of rust. that I just pulled out of that. That's the only thing holding this whole platform from falling and dropping all the PVC. Life safety, just look, the spacers, look, that's all rotted out. You can just see through it. So this platform's a life safety concern. Farscape needs emergency repairs just to stabilize it. Not even to repair it, just so that people can use it in case of a one-time emergency. Going down, you have all your hose. The firemen need to use this to get fires put out. Look how big that rust jacking is right there. So this platform is a life safety. So staircases, platforms. If this gives out, somebody leans on this, they're gonna fall out. Bathrooms. Somebody reconfigured the place inside so you actually go through a bathroom, with a men's bathroom. Rust jacking. Look. Let me pull out another piece of rust for you by hand. It's the only thing holding this connection. Okay? Can't have that. So this is life safety concerns. This fire escape needs to be secured. Okay, coming down. Rust jacking, treads, bad. Platform crossovers, bad. Look how bad that is. Look how rotten that whole corner is. So every one of these connecting platforms, look, they're all rotted out. Staircases, rotted. The lower stringer clip is gone. All right, let's keep going. Down. Life safety concerns on this platform. Oh, it's moving. Look, it's all jacked up, lifted, all rotted out, the whole frame. Steel is popped. That piece is popped there. I'm gonna walk across this plank. Look at all that rust jacking inside there. The dirt, debris. Move quickly. Very unsafe fire escape. It's one person. I know where to step. Look, all rotted out. This is how firemen feed their hoses. Look at the rust jacking on that connection right there. Bad. There's still a few stories down. Look, welded connections, not acceptable. So this already fell once. Somebody came and just welded it. Rust jacking. Rust jacking. You put my fingers through. It's no longer a thing. Look, there's no rust. It's all gone. Look, I can just pull it with my hands. That used to be steel. That used to be steel. Okay. Pull that out with my hand. This is the remaining piece of steel. You can see there. Very bad. Okay. Stringers, tops and bottoms all rusted out. Okay, I'm going to come down very quickly. It's in very poor condition. Treads all have to come out. Replace these treads. Replace the grating. Reinforce a lot of the stringers. Reinforce a lot of the angle frames. Getting dangerous here. You see sunlight through there. See sunlight through there. See sunlight through here. This is all rotted. The end bulged. Crossover. Look, it's no longer connected. Look, that angle is gone. So, step here. I'll show you. That's the remains of an angle. It's all rotten steel. Come in here. Okay. It's all just the remains. So going down some more. Look at all the gussets are shot. So this platform has life safety. Every floor has a life safety. They came in and quickly welded things. Rust jacking every floor. String of tops are shot. Clips holding the crossover platform are shot. Treads are shot. Rust jacking in every tread. Original hardware rivets, so that means this is 75 to 100 years old. Look at that corner shot. So, pieces are falling, coming down slowly. Okay. This whole corner's gone. That whole corner's gone. Crossover. Look how raised. Look at all. That's all you can see daylight. That angle. And they came in with some temporary angle. Look. Improper repair. They just laid it over the rust. So the emergency. They just laid these angles over the rust. They put an angle over there over the rust. They put an angle over here over the rust. They didn't fix it. Rust jacking. Monstrous rust jacking right there. This is the 4th floor. And you're in the bathroom. This is not allowed. So if somebody's in here and they lock this is a men's bathroom. And this is a pre-existing non-conforming, but you can't have this. So we have to figure out how somebody allowed an exit to become a fire escape through the men's room. If this door is locked for any reason, or if somebody happens to be in this toilet here, they can't get out to the fire escape. So that's a code violation. That's not us. That's between you and the fire department as to what will finally be accepted or not accepted. Okay. I'll put some of these pieces here for you to review. Okay. Going down to the ladder. All right. It's worse as we come down. Rust jacking heavier. Material loss heavier. Treads have a lot more rust jacking on them, as you can see, a lot more rust jacking. These ACs below are blowing constant moist air. So a lot of these clips and treads are going to have to be replaced, and in some cases the stringers were going to have to be reinforced because of that moist air of those AC units coming up. This brace that's holding, it's popped already. That's a cast iron knuckle. That needs to be replaced. That's the lower floor. And as you can see, because of these AC units, there's a lot more rust here. A lot more. Coming down, going through. Again, a lot more rust. Huge pack rust right there. Okay, look at all the rust buildup. You can see daylight. You can see through. Okay, major. Look, major rot. More because of the AC units down below blowing. So there's a lot more material loss here. Treads are all lost. None of these could be saved. Look at that. Same thing there. Coming down. As you can see here, all these treads fully rust jacked. Major rust jacking. They're falling. So these treads are now emergencies. The first 2 to 3 floors of treads is emergencies. Look how much rust jacking is in here. Look how bad that is. Look how bad that is. Huge, huge. Look how, that's 1 inch of pack rust. Look at that. All right. Look at that. All rotted out. This looks like a new attachment. They put in some new grading. This is illegal because you have to actually lift that up, and it has to. You can't block. This is made for people don't break in, and this is an old release mechanism. This goes down like a guillotine. If anybody goes down like that guy just passed, and he gets clipped by that piece, that guy, if you release this at the wrong time, it'll clip somebody in the head. It's supposed to have a weight on this so that it drops 2 to 3 feet per second. Otherwise, it's a guillotine, and anybody coming out of that door is going to get hit by this ladder. And you have to manhandle this out of the way because it has a locking mechanism up here. That's illegal. You can't do that. A lot of welds. No welds are allowed. Lead paint. Rust jacking. Look, it's all rotted through. See? You see daylight. It's all gone. So life, you got emergencies on this fire escape. You got rust pack over 1 inch. 25 to 50 years. These are most likely bathrooms coming out. We have to find out what's going on because that egress has to be addressed, and the rust pack is monstrous. So, fire escape does not pass inspection. Fire escape does have life safety concerns on all the floors. A combination of treads, platforms, and supports are a major reason why you have rust jacking, and you have emergencies. Never been painted. There's lead paint everywhere, so you got to make sure you have an EPA renovator's license for this fire escape. and she's in an alleyway, which is good, so you're able to block it off and utilize, but there's a doorway here, so you have to have some protections, but these AC units are blowing a lot of air. So lead paint, renovator's license is required. You can't weld on anything that has lead, and welding is not an approved method of repair. You can bolt this with a gusset, you cannot weld it. That's temporary. The permanent, it has to be a bolt, so always fix with bolts, not with welds. Another life safety concern is that ladder. People can't use that and get out. Life safeties on all the floors. Fire escape does need a technical repair report so that you can put it out to bid. But this is a monster. She's got a lot of material that is going to be replaced, and some material is going to be reinforced, but every single fastener needs to be addressed. All these treads on all the 10 floors need to come out, new treads. All the grading has to be new grading, because all the spaces on the inside of these are rotted. When they open up, they catch your foot. So with that, this is the kind of grading that it gets replaced with, by the way. This is the old style, this is the new style. As you can see, no spacers. It's all one piece welded. Very good replacement, and it should be galvanized. All the grading is galvanized. All the treads come back galvanized. Any questions, fire escape engineers?
Life safety issues exist. Emergency repairs required before restoration to make ready for intended use. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding, restoration with permit by fully licensed vendor, engineer oversight, 3 site visits, certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ. Please call us with any questions. Thank you.